Stewardship to me is taking care of what God has entrusted to me. The blessings He's given me, the resources I have, that I've invested those well for His kingdom. When I think about tithing, I think about my income, and I think if all that I spent my money on was just my own personal expenses, that's just kind of like treading water. But when I can save money for the future, that has value. And when I can save money to give for eternal purposes, that has the best value, and that's the best use of the money that I earn. At the end of my life, when I look back, that's the money that mattered the most. I think God tells us to tithe because it's good for us. When it's all about us, we become people that we really don't want to be. And one time, Tom had a sermon where he had a board and he had 10 apples across this board, and he went along and took a bite out of each apple, and then the 10th apple represented our tithe, and he picked that one up and started eating it too. And aren't eight or nine apples enough? Maybe that 9th one could be your retirement savings, but to give that 10th apple to God is the right thing to do, and it just makes us a better person. When my mother was older and she couldn't come to church anymore, she would write out her check and put it in her Asbury envelope and give it to me to take. And I'd see how much she gave, and I thought, man, Mother, that's a lot for how little you get. And you really need that for yourself, I wanted to say, but I couldn't take that joy away from her. That was one of her few joys in giving to the church and to the kingdom of God. And so, what a blessing. Now I get it. At the time you think, oh no, but God provided for her all the way to the end of her life, and she wanted to give back. God knows how hard it is for us to let go of money that we've worked hard to earn, but it's just trusting Him. One time, Mark McAdowell, when he was at Asbury, told a story of asking his young daughter for a bite of her toast. And, he could go make more toast, but he just wanted to see if she would give it to him. And she did. But, it's like, are you holding on to things, or are you able to give them up? And that's hard for us as people. But when we get to that place where we do, we're so blessed by it. Being the hands and feet of Christ is a wonderful feeling.